Hello everybody. What's going on in the world is not a coincidence. It's clearly the work of the Creator to shift our consciousness towards Him. If you've been living in this world for the past 22 years and you haven't been living under a rock, I hope you've noticed that we've been somewhat enslaved to the world around us. You know, we get up, we go to work, we go to school, we get up, we go to work, we go to school, we eat, we buy something, we do this, we do that. When is there going to be the point where we look at ourselves and we stop doing? We stop just doing. We stop being the actions that society is enslaved to. And we just focus on who we really are. How sad is it that some people could live their whole lives without realizing that? Well, that's over. Hashem, the creator of the world, is clearly shifting the way things are working. Everything we know is His creation. Everything is the work of His hands. And I pray that everyone gets healed from this. Everyone who's suffering should be healed immediately, B'ezrat Hashem. Now, but also we could see that the reason He created this, obviously, as I say in almost every video, I'm not Hashem, I can't speak for Him. But I could speak and say that it seems like what He is doing is breaking this control, this system that controls us, that steals us from Him, that takes us away from Hashem and away from our true selves. And He's breaking the system to give us a chance to catch up to what we've been missing for so long. And now I've for the past couple minutes I've been speaking about what's wrong, but now let me speak about what's right. We're heading into a new reality. Hashem is preparing us for the days of redemption. If you're not familiar with this, I'm sure you feel deep inside you that there's something more out there. Something more than this life that we've been living. There's a deeper aspect to this world that we need to tap into. And that's what Hashem is bringing us into. We all have a soul. We all come from the Creator. And the society, physicality, technology, the media, Hollywood, they give us this, they tell us that is what feels good. Technology, money, power, physicality, promiscuity. But it's a lie. Hashem is the true pleasure. And if you feel like that is something that you can't relate to, then you have to sit and ask yourself, what is this life I've been living? What have I been following? What have I been giving into that has taken me away from who I truly am? We all have our own slavery to get out of. We all have our own Egypt. You know, we just spoke about the story of Passover. We all have an Egypt that we need to get out of. Whether it's food, whether it's ego, jealousy, anger, always wanting more, always feeling like we need more physicality. That is a confinement. That is a slavery that we need to break. And the Torah is the gateway to do that. And Hashem is bringing us to a better reality. And if you are the one who says, well, I can't relate to this. I can't relate to what Sasha Shmuel is telling me right now, because I can't feel it. Well, that's because you've been played. You've been played by society around you. And we've all been played. But it's okay. Hashem is going to redeem us. And if you can't relate to what I'm saying to you, I'll try to explain to you. The reason, as I've said before, there's a pleasure that we're all seeking that we're missing. No matter who you are. You could have $1 billion, you could have $1 trillion, you could have 10 wives, you could have a yacht. You are missing something. And that something is a relationship with the Creator. There is no pleasure No pleasure in this world like connecting to the Creator. When you learn Torah, you fill your mind, you fill your soul with the light, the wisdom of the Creator. And you're able to feed that part of you that's been crippled for so long. Everyone could do this. No matter who you are, you could be the most immersed in physicality out of anyone in the world. You could think to yourself, I've lived my whole life immersed in physicality. There's no hope for me. All I want is money, power, instant gratification. I can't understand this physicality. I can't understand this spirituality that you speak of. It's okay. That is the start. By feeling a little bit separated from this spiritual reality that exists that I'm trying to explain to you about, by doing that, that's the first step in coming closer to Hashem. And that Hashem will help you. We can't do this alone. It's impossible to make it alone. Hashem will help us. He'll redeem us. He'll bring us the days of Mashiach. Take a hard look at yourself. Say, is my joy dependent on eating this food that I desire? Is my enjoyment, is my happiness dependent on money and cars and ego? Or is there something that's been here all along, that's been covered, that now is the time to connect to? Thank you so much. May Hashem bless you on this beautiful journey.